Hey, what's up, everyone? It's One Up Gator bringing you back to life. Um, so, 11 days ago, Nintendo dropped the latest trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I just been so busy that I wasn't able to, I didn't have time to make an analysis video of it. But, that's why I'm here, man, to do an analysis video slash reaction. Even though I'm 11 days late, I've been purposely trying to avoid spoilers until I can see the trailer. I did see two spoilers though. One, Childish Gambino will be voicing Yoshi, which that's really cool. And the second spoiler I saw was that King Wart from Super Mario Brothers 2 uh, and Super Mario Advance and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening will be in this movie. And I called it because they had Birdo and Mouser in the last trailer. So I'm glad that I predicted that. And it's really cool to see that King Wart is getting some love because King Wart has barely appeared in anything since Super Mario Bros. 2. And even still, like his appearance in The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening was more of a cameo rather than a major role. Uh, so it's cool that they're showing Wart some love. Also, I know that this movie is a different continuity, but I want to know how King Wart and the 8 bits connect to um, the Mushroom Kingdom, I guess, because Super Mario Brothers 2, the game, the plot of that game is kind of ambiguous. Like, a lot of people think that the entire game was just a dream that Mario had, and a lot of people think that the characters are real in that game, like the Shy Guys, the Sniffits, the Phantos, Birdo, Wart, Fry Guy, and Mouser, and everybody else were actually real villains. But they tried to take over Subcon, and Subcon is a real place, not just a dream that Mario made up, but it's a place that can only be accessed through dreaming. And I'm more in line to thinking that that's the case, that Subcon and Wart and Birdo and all those guys are able, they're real, but Subcon is only able to be accessed through dreaming. It is a dream world, not a dream. LOL, that was a lot to explain, but anyway, without further ado, we're gonna watch this video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch it blindly, have my reaction, then I'm going to go back and probably rewatch it without me talking over it, and then we'll rewatch it a third time, and then pause and try to analyze and like make theories, just like I did with the last video. This is the last trailer for Super Mario Galaxy, the movie. It releases less than a month, so without further ado, let's get started.
Happy Mario Day.
Happy Mario Day.
Happy Mario Day!
Happy Mario Day,
March
everyone.
10th.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie is almost here, and this feels like the right moment to share what's next with the Mario Brothers.
Emphasis on brothers. This time, they're side by side for the whole adventure.
Thank
That's right.
you.
Traveling
That's
the
all I
galaxy,
wanted.
Taking down the bad guys together as brothers.
And in that spirit, why don't you introduce the trailer?
I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of a. Me personally, I wish the first movie had did that too, where it was more so Mario and Luigi embarking on the adventure together, rather than Mario saving Luigi. This is a nitpick, but I mean, I don't know, man. They called the last movie the Super Mario Brothers movie, but it was Mario saving Luigi. I think they should have just called it the Super Mario movie if that was the plot they were going to go with. I don't know. That's just a nitpick, but I'm glad to see that Mario and Luigi are actually embarking on this adventure from start to finish together.
Oh, okay, thank you. Well, it is Mario Day, though. Okay, you do it. You do it.
Oh. How about this? We'll do it at the same time.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Oh!
There's a huge universe out there. With a lot of galaxies.
We gotta get everyone out of here. Go, go, go! Mamma mia.
Junior.
I demand that you release my father.
Over my dead body.
Fine with me.
That's such a tropey joke. Oh my goodness. They're a trio.
My Koopas! Your king has returned! Long live the king!
The Bowser name shall be feared once more.
Oh no! Everyone calm down.
Toad, pack our things.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Oh, princess, you're going to regret that.
Wart. Who's that?
Hello, maggots.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. March 10th is Mario Day, and every year many people from around the world talk about it. Thank you for supporting Mario and friends. And thanks so much to the cast as well. What did you think of the final trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie? And what kind of story do you think it'll be this time? Things happen one after another without a chance to catch your breath. A lot of nostalgic characters also make an appearance,
Like my boy
so we
Wart.
hope you go to the theater and spot them all. Since September of last year, we've been undertaking various initiatives for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. This movie will be the centerpiece of the anniversary. We hope you enjoy Mario and Friends' new adventure on the big screen. Okay, I'll hand things back over to the cast members.
Happy Mario Day, everybody. I just watched the finished movie in its final stages. I need you to hear this from me directly. This movie is huge. It's galactic. The worlds are way bigger than I ever imagined they could be. And at a certain point, I honestly thought, uh-oh, I might be losing my mind right now.
The visuals in this film are genuinely spectacular. Beyond the variety of planets, Bowser Jr.'s paintbrush adds a whole new layer of imagination to the adventure. And underneath all the villainy, he's just a kid trying to prove himself, trying to find his dad and live up to something bigger than him.
Princesses have always played an important role in the Mario universe.
They bring strength, heart, and emotion to the story.
And I'm so excited to be sharing this adventure with another princess, the voice of Rosalina, Brie Larson.
Hi, everyone. Being part of a Nintendo Direct, this is a huge moment for me. I watch these. I play all of these games my entire life. Super Mario Galaxy is one of my favorite games, so getting to play Rosalina has been incredibly special. I cannot wait for you to experience this film on the big screen. You are the best fans in the world. I am so grateful for your support, and let's play more games.
Thanks, Brie. Now you've met many of the voices bringing our world to life. And in today's trailer, you heard from the Great Wart, voiced by the acclaimed Louise Guzman.
Wart.
And they're characters you haven't met yet, including the imposing ruler of the Honey Hive Galaxy, Honey Queen, voiced by the brilliant Issa Rae.
I remember the Honey Queen.
Oh, and Yoshi. Since he appeared in our recent trailer, many of you have wondered who's voicing the character. So there is this incredibly talented actor who also happens to be a Nintendo superfan. And I'm excited to share with you today that the voice of Yoshi is Donald Glover.
That's lit. I can't even lie.
Now, there's plenty more to discover when you see the film in theaters, some big surprises and some very small. And I want to wish you all a happy Mario Day. And back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san. Next month, the Super Mario Galaxy movie will finally release worldwide. For its release, we're preparing various content for the movie in the smart device app, Nintendo Today. Every day, starting March 10th, when you open the app, you can receive a digital collectible card based on the movie. As it's the 40th anniversary, there are 40 cards total, so try collecting them all. Also, if you check in at the theater with the Nintendo Today app, you can get digital wallpapers like these and take pictures with digital photo frames. Okay, it won't be long until the movie releases. I hope you'll go to the theater with your family and friends and cheer for Mario's team.
Go Mario. Oh man, that's funny. Alright, let's see.
Happy Mario.
I'm gonna try to analyze this, but I feel like there's not too much to analyze, so this video might actually be delisted. Wah, wah, wah. We'll see. If I feel like there's enough information out of this, then I'll keep the video public, but if not, we'll see. Alright, so this is the Star Festival, it looks like, and it is being observed by Mario and Princess Peach Toadstool.
There's out there.
Oh, also the dialogue is what she said in the first movie when she was like, there's a lot of universes, there's a lot of galaxies out there, so I stand firm on my theory that Princess Peach in some way is connected to Rosalina. Whether it be that they're from the same home world or they're like cousins or whatever. Let's see. I don't think I saw anything. A penguin. It might just be Easter egg. Yoshi. This is okay after they rescue Yoshi, I guess, from Toast Arena. Take him to the Star Festival. Starbits, I forgot about those. That was a major collectible in the Galaxy games.
With a lot of galaxies.
Okay, so this pretty much happened in the intro of Galaxy 1. It was this UFO abducting the castle and bringing it to outer space. So that's pretty much one-to-one with the intro to Galaxy 1. Oh wow.
We gotta get everyone out of here. Go! Go, go!
I wish they put Toadsworth in this movie instead of that Toad. I don't know. In the games, Toadsworth was kind of like a foster father to Princess Peach. I count the Mario and Luigi RPG games as canon, although canon is really loose in Mario, so I don't really even like to use the term canon for Mario games. But if you know me, then I like canon in media, right? I like to connect things. I like to see things as having a continuity, having a overall story. So even games with loose canon, I just try to connect the pieces anyway. So in the Mario and Luigi games, there's this old guy named Toadsworth. Specifically Partners in Time. Actually, I don't think he's in any of the other Mario and Luigi's games. His first game was in Sunshine, and he was kind of like a, I don't know how you would, like a caretaker. I mean, at this point, Princess Peach is an adult, but in Partners in Time, she was a baby, so he was kind of like her father figure. So maybe royal advisor is the best term to say. But in the 2000s, Toadsworth had kind of a lot of appearances, but as of recently, they kind of stopped using Toadsworth, and I wonder why. I like him as a character. He's kind of a scaredy cat, and he's overly cautious, but he really cares about the princess and the kingdom, so it would be cool if we had him back.
Mamma mia.
Oh wow. Bowser Jr.
I demand that you release my father.
Over my dead body.
Okay, so Bowser Jr. Obviously, we see later that Bowser he is free, and in the other trailers, he was in his cage. So I'm guessing that Bowser Jr. Rescues Bowser pretty early, like within the first act of the movie. I think that the Koopalings are going to be in this movie, bro, because the Koopalings are Bowser's chief enforcers, and I guess Bowser Jr. is kind of like the captain of the Koopalings. The Koopalings used to be Bowser's biological children, but Nintendo retconned it to where they're not his biological children, and Bowser Jr. is the only biological son that Bowser has. They said earlier in this direct that there are going to be a lot of nostalgic characters, so I definitely see the Koopalings playing a huge role in this.
Fine with me.
The Wonder Seed. I'm glad to see them as a trio. A trio of heroes. Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi, low-key, they could be the Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles of this universe. I want that, bro.
My Koopas! Your king has returned!
let's see, who can I identify in this statue of Bowser and Junior? Two statues of Bowser and Junior. Well, he's holding Junior over there. The usuals: Hammer Bros, Goombas, Koopas, Paratroopas, Spinies, Babam, Chain Chomp. I don't really see any.
Live the king! The Bowser name shall be feared once more! Oh no!
Dude, low key. The Toads, Princess Peach, her kingdom would be defenseless against Bowser's army, because, like, bro, the Toads are kind of worthless. Princess Peach, Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi are, like, the only fighters in this entire kingdom, and Bowser has an entire army. Not to mention that Bowser and Bowser Jr. are warriors themselves. That's crazy, bro.
Everyone calm down.
Toad, pack our things.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh,
Okay. So this is where I'm slightly confused. Alright, these are Bowser's... For the most part, these are Bowser's enemies. Now, we know that Sniffits and Shy Guys originally debuted in Super Mario Bros. 2, and they were a part of King Wart's 8-Bits. But as of recently, they've been more in line with Bowser's army. So, other than Mouser and Birdo, I don't really see any enemies that seem like they're a part of Wart's army specifically. So I'm wondering, is Wart's like a lieutenant or a general in Bowser's army? Or is Wart allying himself with Bowser? Or does Wart have his own goal and he's enemies with both Mario and friends and Bowser's army?
Princess, you're going
Who knows?
to regret that.
Okay, Ninja. Never mind. Ninja is a part of Wart's army. See, I'm curious. I'm really curious. I'm thinking that Wart is a king, right? And Bowser is also a king. So I think Wart has his own agenda, and like this is his own territory, and all those troops are Wart's troops. I'm thinking that's the case. You know what's interesting though? Wart has vegetables on his table, and it was specifically stated in the Super Mario Bros. 2 manual that Wart hates vegetables, and you actually defeat Wart by throwing vegetables into his mouth.
You're going to regret that.
Okay. Mega Leg. Rosalina. Wait, what's that? Penguin suit. Okay, so I said this in my last video. I was thinking that maybe that this game or that this movie had like a flashback, but honestly, I'm going with the theory that like Mario and Luigi were turned into babies, and this is just to reference Yoshi's Island. I don't think that they're gonna show a flashback to where Mario and Luigi were babies. That was my original theory. Toad, the Toad that was shown in this scene in the previous trailer had an ass scarf or a ascot or a scarf. Wow, I said ass scarf. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, an ascot. That's funny. He had an ascot, but so because that Toad had an ascot, I theorized that he was not the same Toad as the Toad from the last movie, but we saw this Toad with the ascot with an adult Mario and an adult Luigi, so I think they just got turned into babies.
Hello, maggot.
Alright, so that Luma was in the first Mario movie. And it was interesting. I knew that they were going to do some sort of sequel related to Galaxy because this Luma was in the last movie and he was the only Luma, right? Like there were no other Lumas. So what I'm speculating right now is that this Luma originally belonged to Rosalina, but somehow got lost from the rest of the Lumas and got lost from her and landed in the Mushroom Kingdom. Or, wait. That prisoner, is that the same Luma? I don't know. I honestly can't tell.
Hello, maggots.
Alright, well. We didn't really have too much to go off of in this trailer that I hadn't really said before, but I am excited to see this movie because they said that there were going to be a lot of nostalgic characters. So I don't know, man. I kind of want like off characters, spin-off characters, extended Mario universe characters. For example, like Wario, like characters that are in the Wario games, like Captain Syrup, who is Wario's main rival. Who else? Characters that are from both the Wario Land games and the WarioWare games. Like there's two princesses in both. One is in Wario Land 4 and the other is in Wario Land Shake It. I don't know their names off the top of my head right now, but I would like to see them in some form of Mario media. Just that would be cool to acknowledge their existence, which I have faith in because Nintendo kind of has been acknowledging retro characters in recent years. Like they brought back Pauline, who was Mario's ex-girlfriend, and they made her a prominent character for the last decade. She's been in like mainline Mario game. Well, we've only had pretty much one mainline Mario game, unless you count Wonder as well, but she's been in Mario games consistently since 2017, right? They showed Spike, who was Mario's boss in Wrecking Crew, which was an arcade game, or maybe it was an NES game, or maybe it was both, but Mario was a construction worker before he was a plumber, and Spike was his boss. They just showed off Wart and Mouser, so I have some hopes that we'll see some obscure characters. They also showed off Funky Kong. Not Funky Kong. Well, was Funky Kong in the Mario movie? The first Mario movie? I don't know. They showed off Lanky Kong and Chunky Kong and Tiny Kong in the first Mario movie. And they showed Kiddy Kong too. And those characters haven't been seen in a very long time. So maybe they'll show us not only some nostalgic characters, but some deep cut characters too. Like Fawful or Princess Shroob or Crackletta. I don't know. Maybe even some Paper Mario characters too, like the Shadow Queen. I could be going too far into this. It would be cool if they showed Gino, but that would probably never happen because Gino is owned by Square Enix, and they probably want to keep this like mainly Nintendo. But I guess that's my thoughts slash wishes. I'll be seeing this movie when it comes out, and I will be doing a thoughts, afterthoughts after I watch this movie, and I might get some of my friends to be in the video for my thoughts about it. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a video with a review of it and thoughts about it. So, yeah. This is One Up Gator bringing you back to life. Thanks for watching. See you next time.